Imagine a world where your voice truly matters, where you can influence decisions that shape your future. Sounds exciting, right? That's the power of democracy. But have you ever wondered how democracy came to be? Stay tuned as we unravel the captivating history of democracy, from ancient times to the modern day. Trust me, you don't want to miss this journey. Did you know that the concept of democracy is over 2,500 years old, or that it started in a small city-state that no longer exists? What if I told you that the roots of our current democratic systems were planted in ancient times by people just like us, craving freedom and a say in their governance? Intrigued? Let's dive in. Our story begins in ancient Athens around 508 BC. Picture this, a bustling city where citizens gathered in open spaces to discuss and vote on issues. This was the birthplace of democracy, where the term demokratia meant rule by the people. Here, every male citizen had a voice, a revolutionary concept at the time. Imagine trying to run a city today with only handwritten notes and shouting matches. Crazy, right? Despite its flaws, like excluding women and slaves, Athenian democracy laid the groundwork for future generations. The people of Athens were passionate about their newfound power and took their civic duties seriously, attending regular assemblies and voting on critical issues from war to public projects. Fast forward to the Roman Republic, around 509 BC. Unlike Athens, Rome introduced a more complex system with elected representatives. This was a republic, not a direct democracy, and it was designed to prevent any single individual from gaining too much power. Here's a fun fact. The Roman Senate was the inspiration for many modern legislative bodies, including the US Senate. The Romans even had a system of checks and balances. Sound familiar? But Rome's democracy had its dark days too. Corruption and power struggles often overshadowed the principles of the Republic, leading to its eventual decline. Despite its ultimate fall, the Roman Republic left a lasting legacy on governance systems worldwide. Just think, if the Roman Republic had Instagram, would they have live-streamed Senate debates? As Rome fell, Europe plunged into the Dark Ages, and democratic ideas nearly disappeared. For centuries, monarchies and feudal systems dominated, but democracy was not dead, just dormant, waiting for the right moment to resurface. That moment came during the Renaissance. Thinkers like Machiavelli and philosophers like John Locke began to challenge the status quo. They questioned absolute power and advocated for the rights of individuals. These ideas slowly rekindled the democratic spirit. The Magna Carta of 1215 was a significant milestone, laying the foundation for constitutional governance by limiting the powers of the king and asserting the rights of nobles. Ever wondered how you'd fare living under a king with absolute power? Spoiler alert, probably not great. The 17th and 18th centuries saw the birth of modern democracy. The English Civil War, the Glorious Revolution, and the Enlightenment all played pivotal roles. The American and French revolutions were the tipping points. Inspired by Enlightenment thinkers, these revolutions fought against tyranny and for representation. The United States Constitution, drafted in 1787, became a beacon of democratic principles. It introduced a federal system with checks and balances, ensuring no single branch of government could dominate. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, the French Revolution proclaimed the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. But democracy's journey was far from smooth. It faced numerous challenges, including the struggle for universal suffrage. The 19th and 20th centuries were marked by struggles for voting rights. Women, minorities, and the working class fought tirelessly for their right to participate in democracy. Movements like the suffragettes and the civil rights movement were crucial in shaping inclusive democratic societies. And just when it seemed democracy was secure, the world faced new threats. Today, democracy is more widespread than ever, but it's also facing unprecedented challenges. From political polarization to the rise of authoritarianism, the fight for democracy continues. However, the resilience of democratic ideals gives us hope. As citizens, it's our responsibility to stay informed and engaged. Democracy thrives when people like you and me participate actively. The history of democracy is a story of triumphs and setbacks, of courageous individuals fighting for a voice. As we look to the future, remember, democracy is not just a system of government, it's a way of life that requires our constant vigilance and participation. If you enjoyed this journey through time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more fascinating videos. Let's continue exploring our world together. Thanks for watching.